In today's session of Divorce Court. When Pinky met Brian, she wasn't looking for romance, but Brian swept her off her feet, and soon they were married. But now, after 11.5 years, Pinky says the marriage is over.
I want a man that is responsible, one that cares, one that has a heart.
But Brian says that's not the problem.
She doesn't respect me. I don't respect her.
Is there anything else going on with you other than the fact that she's nagging?
The lack of sex.
When we've had sex, I cried when you were on top of me, remember? Why do you want to get away from your wife?
I finally came to my senses.
She gave you a look. I can't give it to you, but if looks could kill, she just killed you.
Now Pinky and Brian Gilchrist are here to end their marriage in today's session of Divorce Court.
All rise. Court is now in session. Mablean Ephraim presiding. You may be seated.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. This is the matter of Pinky Gilchrist versus Brian Gilchrist. I am advised that after 11.5 years of marriage and 3 beautiful children, you want to end this relationship.
That's true.
Why, Miss Gilchrist?
Your Honor, he has put me through hell and back. He's dishonest. He's untrustworthy. He's a habitual liar. When he gets paid from work, he doesn't come home.
When he gets paid, he doesn't come home?
He doesn't come home.
Where does he go?
I don't know. He calls us on a Friday. He calls me and the children.
I go gambling in Tahoe just to get away from her because she
He
drives
calls me and the children on Fridays and says, honey, you need anything? You need a pack of cigarettes? We're going to go out to dinner. We don't even see him. 6 o'clock come, we don't see him. 7 o'clock come, we don't see him. 8 o'clock come, still don't see him. Don't see him until that Sunday. I've got a note from him, in fact, what he wrote when he came back that particular weekend from what he did.
What'd the note say?
Okay, our anniversary is December 7th. And
On your anniversary, he didn't come home?
No, okay, that Friday was his payday. He was on his way home. He never made it home. That Sunday he comes home, then he has this note, Pinky, let me explain what happened. I took it upon myself to go gambling to get money to buy you an anniversary. Bad move. Now, he already had his paycheck. What was he doing out there gambling it away?
He wrote it on a paper?
He doesn't know how to write. He doesn't, exactly. He doesn't know how to even write on a piece of paper.
I mean, how lovely to write a note on a paper plate. You didn't have a piece of paper even?
Right, this is what he does, you know. That note right there proves it all, Your Honor.
That may be a fabricated note.
Oh, well, let's see. Joe, show it to it. I don't want a fabrication in this courtroom.
I wouldn't put it beyond her, because...
Well, why don't you just look at it before you accuse her, and let's see if it's fabricated or if it's your handwriting.
It looks like mine, but...
Oh, it looks like yours. Now it looks like yours. So does that mean that it's probably yours?
Your Honor. This is my letter, okay?
No, that's not beside the fact, because now I had a question pending based upon your answer to that question. Now I want my answer. You went gambling with your paycheck money to buy her an anniversary gift?
Yes, ma'am.
So what, you thought you'd win more money so you could get a bigger gift than your paycheck?
Yes.
Why do you want to get away from your wife?
Because she's annoying.
How is she so annoying?
She nags about every little thing I do. You know, I'll come home from a hard day's of work, and she would just put me down. She would say nothing positive. She would have nothing but negative to say.
Like what?
She was, you know, where were you? Why are you 10 minutes late? Were you drinking beer after work, or, you know?
So she's a nag.
She is.
It's not 10 minutes after work.
Definitely.
It is not 10 minutes.
She asked you, why were you late?
To the max.
And drinking beer. She just wants you. She expects you to come straight home from work?
Apparently.
No, he's avoiding his responsibilities of being at home, because there's a lot of things that a man needs to do just because he works. There's things he needs to do at home.
Let me hear about this. A lot of things that a man needs to do at home just because he works.
For instance, we have toiletry problems, okay? We had backup. I had to call.
Isn't that the plumber's problem?
No, wait a minute. I took care of the plumber's part. I paid the plumber. They came out.
I'm a carpenter, not a plumber.
The plumber...
He's a carpenter, he said, not a plumber.
Then the plumber said, call the county, and they'll put a clean out free of charge. But your husband needs to dig this hole. The county came out, put a little green there. green area for him to dig the hole, and they would put this clean out free of charge
And I
because it's by
did
the
dig the
county.
hole.
So he's irresponsible
He
in that he
hasn't
didn't.
done that. I said,
did
Brian,
dig
your
the
mother
hole.
will be out here next month. I mean, no, excuse me, next week. I said, you need to get this done. I said, because otherwise there's going to be crap coming up the toilets when
How
they're
old are
here.
your children?
And that's exactly what happened.
Well, you say
Crap
you
still
paid
coming up the
bills.
toilets
You
as
say
of
you're
today.
responsible for paying the bills. How
So is
come
the
you
marriage
didn't
ending over
hire a
gambling or
plumber?
because he doesn't come home?
He's
come you
gambling,
didn't hire a
he's
plumber? You're
irresponsible, he's
responsible for paying the bills?
untrustworthy, he has no feelings. Even when we're in
What do you
bed
mean
having
he has
sex,
no feelings?
He has no emotions or anything. I mean,
You
since
have
my-
no emotions?
Since my
That's
mother
not
has
true.
passed away,
Not
if
for
I
her,
cry,
for her, I don't.
If I cry, he gets upset because I cry because my mother's passed away. Oh no, not again! And just leaves the room
Yeah,
instead of
right.
comforting me. I have lost my mother. You
5
know?
years ago?
No, it's been 4 now.
You're
And
right.
so when you cry, you say he doesn't comfort you.
He doesn't. He gets upset because I'm crying because of my mom. You know.
Mr. Gilchrist, she's really making me kind of
So
upset
it's
with
like
you.
I don't
She's
even want to be
making this
intimate.
up.
He's heartless. I don't want to be intimate with him.
Heartless.
When we've had sex, I've cried when you were on top of me. Remember?
Why?
It just hurts me to even give my emotions back to a man that's so heartless. He's heartless.
Why do you think you're heartless, Mr. Gilchrist?
No, I don't.
Why does she think you're so heartless? You don't have any sympathy toward her because her mother
Yes,
died?
I do. I have a lot of sympathy.
So
Don't
you
you storm
explain
out the
that one to
room?
me. When she cries because her mother died, do you get upset?
Oh, yeah, I was upset with her. I don't
And
know
why?
why she turned it around and made it seem the
Brian, I
other
have
way.
cried many a times. You're like, oh.
Can I hear from him now?
Okay.
Why?
Why?
Explain it from your point of view.
Why? Why what?
Why do you get upset when your wife cries because her mother
No,
died?
I didn't say I get upset. I said I show sympathy, but she does not see it.
Why doesn't
does
she
not-
see it?
I don't know.
So she's just a real nag to you,
She is.
and you want out because of that.
That's not the only reason.
What's your reasons?
She's just she doesn't trust me, therefore I don't trust her. She doesn't respect me, I don't respect her.
So this has just
There's
been in the
no
last
love left
7
in our
months?
marriage.
No love left?
There is none.
So all of a sudden, the last 7 months since December, things have gone downhill.
Pretty much, yeah.
11 years of marriage, you're not trying to hold together?
No, we want to.
There's
we
no
want
holding
to.
together
No.
anymore.
Because he went gambling for the last 9 months. Maybe something's going on with him. Is there anything else going on with you other than the fact that she's nagging that makes you want to go gambling all of a sudden?
The lack of sex.
So you're not satisfied with your wife?
No.
Have you tried counseling?
No.
Have you tried counseling?
We did try to go to.
That was at the beginning of our marriage, Pinky.
Your
But
marriage
see,
is over just
look.
because of that. 11 years he worked, brought home his money. You've been able to keep things
We
together.
tried, like you asked
and-
about the counseling about the church. We've gone to church. We tried to do the church family thing, but I can't even worship the Lord with him.
So obviously then this marriage is just over. Both of you have given up. You're throwing in the towel.
Throwing in the towels.
Yeah.
When divorce court returns, the judge makes a startling discovery.
As a matter of fact, my friend did fix it.
Is
when
your friend a male?
That's what should
It's a
have been
male, and he
done.
came home and he
I
was
think I
pissed.
just got to something
No,
now.
he was
Your
upset.
friend is the male.
If you would like to have the judge hear your case in divorce court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or email us at www.divorcecourttv.com.
Joe and Phil both know an important call can come at any time. Because he's a courteous guy, Joe's turning his cell phone off. Phil's leaving his on, which isn't going to win him any popularity contests. But Joe has SkyTel, so even when he turns his cell phone off, a SkyTel operator converts the caller's message to text and sends it right to his pager. So while Joe is looking at the movie, Phil is looking for the exit. SkyTel puts you in control. Can your pager do that?
The Puzzle Place is supported by IBM.
Every day I wake up, pour myself a cup of that rich Folgers aroma. The best part of waking up, it's the doo-wop, doo-wop in all I do. The mountain grown aroma always coming through, always coming through. Oh, the best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
This is really something. This pain reliever is so effective that even on tough dental pain, it worked better than prescription-strength Tylenol with codeine. You see this one? For 14 years, people have counted on this for relief that's gentle on the stomach. And you may be surprised to learn that both are Advil. It's true. Advil worked better than a prescription pain reliever. And millions of people can tell you it's gentle to the stomach. Strong, yet gentle. Advil.
Dr. Scholl's next stop, San Francisco.
Let's talk about beef. I do have corn. I've tried Band-Aids. They don't get rid of the corn. This is Dr. Scholl's Cushland Gel Corn Removers. The Cushland Gel relieves the pain.
The medicated disc removes the corn.
It just feels so much better.
My work here is done.
This is Nasal Cron. It doesn't just relieve allergies. It flat out prevents them. So you can live like a person with no allergies. With no drowsiness, no jitters, no dependency. Nasal Cron. The best way to stop suffering is never to start.
Divorce court is back in the case of Pinky versus Brian Gilchrist, who say they no longer respect one another and are divorcing after 11.5 years of marriage.
Okay, what can I do? I can't save the marriage. What can I do for you otherwise? Okay.
Well, I would like my, the dog.
What dog?
Our dog, Asa.
Your Honor, he shouldn't
hold
get the
on,
dog.
let him tell me something.
My dog, I spend a lot of time with her. I take her
What's
fishing.
the name of the dog?
Asa.
Asa.
And I have a picture of her right here if you want to see.
Oh, let me
Even
see
though
the
he
dog.
has the picture, he shouldn't get the dog because...
Mrs. Gilchrist, I don't know whether he should or shouldn't. I'm going to give you your opportunity. Don't try to overtalk him, all right?
She's a very good companion when I go fishing and camping. And, you know, I got a lot of care for her. And, you know, I feel that she should be with me as well as the kids.
How long have you had her? Or is it a her?
It's a her.
Okay.
11, 12 years. Well, my wife had her when I married her.
So, who's staying in the house?
I am.
I am.
Oh.
Well, you mean right currently?
I thought I was
you mean
supposed to
currently?
decide that too.
You mean currently?
Why are you people standing before me? You made all the decisions.
For the past couple of weeks, I haven't been staying there, but I would like to stay there after our divorce is final.
So you've left the house?
Yes.
You moved out?
Yes.
Are you buying or renting?
I'm staying with a friend right now.
No, the house that you both were living in together, are you buying or renting or leasing? What's the circumstance?
We're leasing.
So whose signature is on the lease agreement?
Both of us.
You disagree with that or you don't know?
I would have to agree with that.
So both of you have signed the lease?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So you want to stay at the house?
Yes, I do.
By yourself, I take it?
No, with my kids and my dogs.
And you want Ms.
She can
Gilchrist
leave.
out?
She can leave.
But he doesn't even know how to come home, so why should the kids be with him?
And you want to stay at the house with the kids and the dog?
With the kids.
And
the
Mr.
dog.
Gilchrist can leave?
He can leave. He's always not there anyway. Why don't you just get your own place?
So now, do I need to decide who's going to leave the house, or have you all decided who's going to leave already?
You can
You should decide.
You got to give me that pleasure?
Yes. Yes, you should
Because I would like for her to leave because she is making the situation worse.
How much is the lease amount?
What is it, $890 a month?
And is it current?
Yes, it is.
All right. Now, what else do you need me to decide?
Well, we also have a 100-gallon fish tank that I would like to not
Now, I
be
know
taken.
there's not an argument over a 100-gallon fish tank.
Well, it has
It should stay with the house, whoever gets the
Oh,
house.
you want it to stay with the house, too?
Right.
Whoever gets the house gets the fish
She
tank.
thinks if she leaves, she's going to get to take all the furniture and everything, which is, she can have some of it, but she's not taking it.
So here's what you're asking. Whoever gets the house gets the fish tank. Whoever gets the house gets the dogs.
Right.
Whoever gets the house gets the kids. Whoever
Exactly.
gets the house gets the furniture. Whoever gets the house gets everything.
Well, I will refurnish it. That's no problem.
Listen,
She can
Well,
have
I'm
it.
talking to Ms. Gilchrist now. Is that what you're
I'm not
asking?
the one that has ruined our marriage. He's the one that has ruined this marriage.
Could've
the whole
fooled me.
And you didn't have
marriage.
anything to do with it.
I have been supporting him all these years on his
Yeah,
freaking
right.
problems, you know?
I've been supporting your
Why do
gambling
you say you've
habit
been
all these
supporting
years.
him all these years?
It's a mental thing. It's like a game with him. I don't know.
But you have
know?
to give him some credit, Ms. Gilchrist. You keep saying you've been supporting him all these years. The man has been working every day for 11
if this
years.
man is working, why is he still with me and I'm not working? But yet he can't
Why do
stand
you
me.
think I'm trying to get a divorce?
But you couldn't stand me.
I finally came to my senses.
Maybe it's because... Well, I won't touch that. So the fish tank basically is just whoever gets the house,
Right.
you want the fish tank to stay there.
That's fine.
So neither of you would be satisfied if I were to say, well, you get the house, but the fish tank goes with him, or vice versa.
It's your decision.
No, but I'm asking you. I know it's
Well,
my
I would
decision.
be- I would
You
be
left it to me. But my question to you is the fish tank a package with the house? Or can I separate the fish tank and the house?
It doesn't have to be.
I don't even, if he came and
I'm
dig
happy.
a hole in the yard
I would be happy
for
with the dog, the fish
toiletry
tank, and the
problem,
kids.
there's no way he's going to
As long as I'm
empty a
away
fish
from
tank
her,
to take
I'm
with him.
fine.
Well, maybe he'll let you empty the fish tank and take it with
As long as she's out the picture, I'm cool.
Maybe he'll let you empty the fish tank and take it with him.
No.
You're not going to do that either?
No. No. I mean, I didn't even explain to you about this water problem we had. Just the little faucet dripping in the seat.
I fixed it.
No, he turns off the whole main water valve.
Well, don't you have a landlord?
Well, I have to turn off the main to fix it.
Don't you have
No,
the
it's our
landlord?
responsibility that we take care of things. It's just minor things. You could have put a little washer in there instead of turn off the whole water main. Just say, I need a
Ms.
shower.
Gilchrist, if it's so minor, why couldn't you do it?
That's his job.
Because he's not a man. Because you're not the man.
Because she's a helpless woman.
I am not a man.
So your verdict
There
is...
are women things that women do, and there's men things that men need
what-
to do.
what are those
He's
things?
the one that wants a house.
What are those things? Dinner and laundry?
So let me ask you something, Ms.
Which aren't
Gilchrist.
done most of the time.
Ms. Gilchrist, you just made an interesting statement. There are women things that women should do, and men things that men should do. And when you need the washer fixed at the house, if the man is not there to fix it, how's it gonna get fixed?
That's when I would have to call somebody in to fix it, or have my friend fix it. As a matter of fact, my friend did fix it.
Is your friend a male?
That's what should have
It's a
been
male,
done.
and he came home and he was
I think I just got to something
No,
now.
he was
Your
upset.
friend is a male. You'll call your male friend to fix it when he
She
leaves.
has many male friends.
Oh, I think I just hit
She
on
goes to
something.
gamble. She goes to gamble with.
So that's why she wants you out of there, I think.
No, it's
Maybe
not.
you want to bring in
He's
John.
met every one of my male friends. They've been in our house,
Yeah.
talked to him. He allows it. It's okay.
So as
don't
long as
allow
he's
it. I
around,
don't
you think
allow
he should fix it. But when he leaves, you can call John to fix it then, right?
No, he's like, why don't you ask your friend to fix it? So I do ask
Yeah,
my
right.
friend, and my friend fixes it, and then he gets upset because the friend fixed it. And he goes, well, you have so-and-so fix
Well,
it.
maybe your friend knows how and he does it. Has that ever dawned on you? Just because he's a man, I don't see plumber, carpenter, you know, I don't see all of that written on him
then
because
come
he's a
at
man.
me. Well, you know, then he should come at me and say, honey, have this person fix it for us. I cannot do it. Don't act like he can do something, turn all the water main off for a whole week and pretend he's going to fix something. Be honest
I
about
made an
it.
attempt to fix it,
Ms.
and it
Gilchrist,
still
what
leaked.
he did was what you expected him to do. A man is supposed to fix things. That by your statement, he tried to fix it the best way he knew how. He turned off all the water. Because you seem to think that when you're born a male, you're born with the knowledge to do everything just because you're a male.
She does.
So when I have my friends fix it, and then he gets upset because he still wanted to try to fix it.
So what you're really looking for, not as a husband so much, but a man that knows everything. Is that what you need? You need a fix-it man as well as a husband, right?
I want a man that is responsible, one that cares, one that has a heart, you know, heart of gold, you know, one who worries, I mean, not worries, but is concerned about his wife and his children.
And Mr. Gilchrist doesn't fit that bill at
One
all.
who's going to allow you to control them. That's what you want.
Mm-hmm. She gave you a look. I can't give it to you, but if looks can kill, she just killed you. I'm just gonna go decide this case before I get that look.
When divorce court returns, the judge renders her verdict and an update on the case of Gary Gard versus Camille Gard.
He showered 9 times in February.
If I've ever heard and wanted to hear somebody say, she's lying, this is the perfect time.
Dogs have an uncanny sense of hearing, but they can't tell you if running, climbing, or even walking hurts or makes them stiff. So it's up to you. To help keep your dog active and healthy, ask a veterinarian how Rimadyl has relieved arthritis pain for more than 500,000 dogs. As with other pain relievers in this class, digestive and liver side effects may occur. Available by prescription only.
Dr. Scholl's next stop, San Francisco.
Let's talk about feet. I do have corn. I tried Band-Aids. They don't get rid of the corn. This is Dr. Scholl's Cushion Gel Corn Removers. The Cushion Gel relieves the pain.
The medicated disc removes the corn.
It just feels so much better.
Well, my work here is done. Huh?
Lunch is served.
You can't eat me, Pretty Cat.
You're right. And you know why, my fine feathered friend?
It's not in my contract?
No, because a sandwich just isn't a sandwich without the tangy...
What's eating him?
When I'm away, my mother's in charge.
Woo! Look at Grandma!
I know my kids will eat their vegetables.
Who wants more chocolate?
After dinner, she'll make them rinse the really dirty dishes.
Bingo!
They'll put everything in the right place because Mom loves everything shiny.
Cascade Pure Rinse formula helps prevent residues from settling on dishes, so they get so clean, virtually nothing is left but shine.
Like mother, like daughter.
Grandma, let's go!
Cascade Pure Rinse formula.
Every day I wake up, pour myself a cup of that rich Folgers aroma. The best part of waking up, it's the do-up in all I do. The mountain-grown aroma always coming through. Oh, the best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
Divorce Court will be back in session in a moment.
It's your Colonel here. If you ain't got a head for heights, you'd best look away. My Tower Burger is 100% real chicken, a whole breast, and nothing but, topped with lettuce, mayo, cheese, and a crunchy hash brown. Bunchy! It's so big and so tasty, you'll be coming back for more. Nobody does chicken like KFC.
Double your pleasure, double your fun.
That's the statement of the great men in double men's gum. Double your sentiment, your merriment. Double your moment of fun. Double your alignment with the right man. For refreshment, it's the only one. Yeah. Double your pleasure, double your fun. That's the statement of the great men in double men's gum.
My little ray of sunshine. She loves her V8 Splash fruit juice drink. So would I tell her only Splash has 100% of both vitamins A and C? That it's good for her because it's from V8? I don't think so. V8 Splash, to health, happiness, and harmony.
Times change. We change. But for over 30 years, women have made Dove the #1 beauty bar. Dove has 1/4 moisturizing lotion to leave skin softer than soap ever could.
Divorce Court is back in session as Pinky and Brian's 11.5-year marriage comes to an end.
Back in the matter of Gilchrist versus Gilchrist. I'm going to award the Labrador to Mrs. Gilchrist, the wife. The house and the fish tank I'm awarding to Mr. Gilchrist. Mr. Gilchrist, I'm ordering you to pay the first and last month's rent for your wife at a new place. You can select the place, but it shall not exceed the current rental amount or lease amount, which is $900 per month. And I'm ordering you to pay the first and last at a place for her within the next 30 days. In terms of the children, you only have one child that's the child of this marriage, so I can only deal with the custody of that one child. Since that issue is not before me today, I am going to order you into mediation to decide who shall have custody or a parenting plan for that child. The reason I awarded him the house and the fish tank is twofold. Well, the fish tank, both of you said goes with the house. You said it, not me. The house is because there is a lease. He's the only one working. If he doesn't pay the lease and you're staying in the house, he's still responsible for the lease because both of you are on it, even if he goes to live somewhere else. Then he could have himself out there in the position of having to pay your lease and rent for him. I don't think that's fair. And you don't know how to fix things because that's a man's job around the house. So I'm gonna let him figure out how to fix things. Either he chooses, pays somebody to do it, or he fixes it himself. But since you don't want to be responsible for fixing things at the house, and that's part of the lease, I award the house to him, and maybe he'll pay somebody to do it. But that's the court's order. So ordered. Return the picture.
All rise.
When Divorce Court returns, an update on the case of Camille Gard versus Gary Gard.
She tells you when to shower, she takes care of the bills, she fills out your job applications. Did you marry her for your mother?
Dogs have an uncanny sense of hearing, but they can't tell you if running, climbing, or even walking hurts or makes them stiff. So it's up to you. To help keep your dog active and healthy, ask your veterinarian how Rimadyl has relieved arthritis pain for more than 500,000 dogs. As with other pain relievers in its class, digestive and liver side effects may occur. Available by prescription only.
Huh? Lunch is served.
You can't eat me, Putty Tat.
You're right. And you know why, my fine feathered friend?
It's not in my contract?
No, because a sandwich just isn't a sandwich without the tangy...
What's eating him?
This is nasal crom. It doesn't just relieve allergies. It flat out prevents them. So you can live like a person with no allergies. With no drowsiness, no jitters, no dependency. Nasal crom. The best way to stop suffering is never to start.
Dr. Scholl's next stop, San Francisco.
Let's talk about feet. I do have corn. I've tried Band-Aids. They don't get rid of the corn. This is Dr. Scholl's Cushland Gel Corn Removers. The Cushland Gel relieves the pain.
The medicated disc removes the corn.
It just feels so much better.
Well, my work here is done.
Closed captioning for Divorce Court provided by...
It's easy to get through life with a shrug and just say, who cares? That showing a little compassion just shows you're out of date. But to all of you who really do care, that would rather break your heart than break your word, we'd just like you to know that in addition to steel and rubber, we put heart and soul into every car we make. Ford, for now, forever.
Come on, girl, it's time to shake things up. Get a good groove, get out of this rut. Talking woman to woman, friend to friend, we've come a mighty long way. Let's do it again, changing for the better. Just like we knew we could, doing it together. And it sure feels good. Change, 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 yeah, for the better.
Ever since CenturyTel introduced the Zone Phone, people just naturally want to know.
How big is my home zone?
See with a Zone Phone from CenturyTel, you pay the same as you do on your home phone at home and anywhere in your home zone.
Hey, I'm still in the zone. Still in the zone. Ancora nella zona.
How far can you go with the Zone Phone?
This is great.
All over the Kalamazoo metro area. Get details from CenturyTel or visit our website.
If you're a woman, the next 60 seconds could save your life. This Heart Smart Minute will give you the information you need to ensure your heart is a healthy one. Heart disease and stroke is the #1 killer of Canadian women. You may be at risk, but you can take action now to improve your heart health. You look great. You feel fine. You couldn't possibly have high blood pressure. But in fact, high blood pressure is a silent killer of women, not just men. Here's what you can do. Next time you see your doctor, have your blood pressure checked and ask if your numbers are normal. High blood pressure can be controlled. Remember, it's what you know that counts, so take care of your heart, starting today. This Heart Smart Minute has been brought to you by the Heart and Stroke Foundation and your community heart health networks.
If you would like to have the judge hear your case in divorce court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or email us at www.divorcecourttv.com. And now for an update on a previous case in divorce court. Camille Gard wanted to end her 1.5-year marriage to Gary because she said he was a pig.
He showered 9 times in February.
If I've ever heard and wanted to hear somebody say, she's lying, this is the perfect time.
I didn't take a shower for a week. She wouldn't do the laundry or clean the house.
If you don't clean the house and if you don't wash the dishes, then I won't shower. Was that the game you were playing?
Yes, Your Honor.
I don't believe this.
Now that the marriage was over, Camille said Gary owed her parents almost $8,000 for rent on the house they'd been living in.
She tells you when to shower, she takes care of the bills, she fills out your job applications. Did you marry her for your mother?
The judge said that each person was responsible for half the debt. After they left court, Camille and Gary tried to settle what would happen to their 4-year-old son, but they were not able to reach an agreement, and now they are engaged in a bitter custody fight.
I'm happy I got my dog. I'm just happy I got my dog and just go on with my life.
Do you think you'll ever get married again?
No.
No? Why not?
Too much bull.
If you're a woman, the next 60 seconds could save your life. This Heart Smart Minute will give you the information you need to ensure your heart is a healthy one. Heart disease and stroke is the #1 killer of Canadian women. You may be at risk, but you can take action now to improve your heart health. You look great. You feel fine. You couldn't possibly have high blood pressure. But in fact, high blood pressure is a silent killer of women, not just men. Here's what you can do. Next time you see your doctor, have your blood pressure checked and ask if your numbers are normal. High blood pressure can be controlled. Remember, it's what you know that counts, so take care of your heart, starting today. This Heart Smart Minute has been brought to you by the Heart and Stroke Foundation and your community heart health networks.
Did you ever notice we live in a no-frills world? Cut-rate airlines, warehouse shopping, self-serve pumps, and whoever said less is more? Hey, more is more.
You get more for the money. A lot more for it, honey. You get more for the money, 'cause McDonald's treats you right.
Introducing the all-new Jeep Grand Cherokee. While it boasts a new uniframe construction, a quieter, more powerful engine, and an agile suspension for a refined ride, rest assured, it's still as rugged as ever.
Welcome back, sir.
The all-new Jeep Grand Cherokee, the most capable sport utility ever. And Four-Wheeler Magazine's Four-Wheeler of the Year.
1,000 man who faces any danger, throwing prices back for friend and stranger. He's the rollback man, he's the rollback man. He's changing all those numbers, lower prices are his game.
Our rollback mission, to save you even more. Walmart, always low prices, always.
99 WQIK is giving away $5,000 in cash, and you could be our next winner.
All you have to do is know your phone numbers.
The telephone game is the easiest contest ever.
Tomorrow morning at 7:15, we'll announce 2 numbers. If they match the last 2 digits of any of your phone numbers,
You can win $5,000. The more phone numbers you have, the easier it is to win.
from Jacksonville's home of continuous country favorites, FM 99 WQIK, the hit kicker.
You've got to try it.
You are watching WTLD NBC 12.